Good morning. Good Wednesday morning in this part of the world. Once again, a good time to be breathing. Possibly deeper and more frequently, possibly, without hyperventilating. No, I mean, unless you're giving birth to something, which you might be. So you could do that buildup of chi breathing if you need to give birth to something. I'm not using the googly eye light. Yesterday was a fairly powerful, intense day. We were wanting to bring more light into our world, and we had some trees that were, just so big and wide and beautiful, and we decided to have someone take some of the branches out, which I hadn't done since we first moved here, so 12 years ago. So I had really thinned out an area to just increase the view of the water in the mountains. And so it had gotten to be a pretty small view. And we just wanted to expand it a bit, and we ended up expanding it a bit more than we originally had imagined. Okay, I guess I'll probably just, maybe that's been recording. The microphone portion is close enough to my voice. And if I project, and interesting, when a change happens, such as one was living in the shadow world, shadow of the tree world, and one let the branches, some of the branches branch out in a downward direction and become wood chips, which will then be spread along the paths. So they'll still be with us, and they'll still be doing a wonderful thing. They'll just be in the light, which they were before, but they were keeping us from being in the light on some levels. And what is it in our life that might be keeping us from being in the light? Again, I apologize for not doing an attunement reading last night. The day was very full, and I was quite exhausted by the time the day was coming to an end, and all I really wanted to do was just go inside and bring it all down, and then go into the dream world and apparently do a lot of work, which once again, the dream world just seemed like a lot of work. Today, I'm just going to look again and just make sure that I have this correct. So yes, today is Wednesday, June 5th, and it's a yellow resonant star day. And the tone 7 resonant is about channeling, inspiring, and attunement. And the number 7 is midway between the 1 and the 13. The 13 tones, the lunar tones. The 7th tone is midway between the upper 6 and the lower 6. And it has a unique symmetry in relationship to 1 and 13, the alpha and the omega of the Mayan numeric harmonic. At the center of the pattern, 7 represents the magic by which the whole holds together. Humans are resonant beings. Whatever energies we are exposed to, we have the ability to resonate with or vibrate at like frequency with. Notice, for example, how our moods can be influenced by the channel on the radio and the emotional, physiological, or mental states which are evoked by the music's vibration. By accessing keen perception of energies and vibrations, we can be more selective of what we bring into our field of play. This discernment directs us to find our own state of right alignment within any situation, as well as surround ourselves with what inspires us. Our mystic power is the strength of our personal attunement. The power of 7 is demonstrated by the central mystical channel, by the 7 energy centers, known as chakras, which resonate through the conduits of our human spines. From our base root survival center to our highest crowned illumination center, each chakra is a sensitive receptor and transmitter. The cumulative vibration of the 7 chakras determines our being's frequency at each moment. As creative channels, we bring spirit into matter according to the frequencies we are attuned to. This is really what I've been thinking about a lot. When we encounter the 7th chamber of the 13th day Wade spell cycle, resonant imparts. Vibration creates resonant structure, which is felt and perceived on many levels. Acknowledge the frequencies you are surfing at any given moment. Exercise your ability to assist others vibrationally. Allow inspiration to move through the sacred corridor, which I think they're referring to the spine, where the Kundalini energy, or the life-giving energy, where all the information that we have in this physical body flows through our sensing of the world around us. And the top of that nerve center is the crown chakra on the top of the head, which is our opening to our universal self and our higher self, and the information that's coming in from above. And then there's the information that's coming in from our root chakra, our chakra that's grounded into the earth, if it is. It's probably to some degree grounded in, otherwise you'd probably float off. Allowing inspiration to move through the sacred corridor, be directed, follow the frequencies that serve you, attune your vessel. And it's not unusual that I'm now aware of more of that because of reading this book, Attuned, Practicing Interdependence to Heal Our Trauma and Our World, Thomas Hübl. I probably ought to finish up with reading the yellow star portion of the calendar. The yellow is the south. It's the solar plexus. And the 3 words are beautifies, elegance, and art. And MEISHU SUMA said, "May we develop our awareness of the countless beautiful things in everyday life, for every phase of beauty contributes to the expansion of spiritual upliftment and understanding. Yellow star is a agent and also a day of harmony, keeper of the octave, a way shower, a star seed, a messenger declaring art as creator's omnipresent gift. Art is how we greet the day, how we respond and interact to the elements in our lives. As a dimension of being and acting, art exists as a universal opportunity for creativity, innovation, and expression, each of us adding to the blank canvas of the moment. Art bears the language of the soul, transparently revealing our divine essence. Art, like the realm of beauty, is naturally occurring, enhanced with intention, is unlimited in its appearances and manifestations, transcends definition, and is measurable by feelings and insights it provides. When we contemplate life through the eyes of purity, everywhere we look, we see beauty. For some, these will just be words, and they may be words that they go, oh, I like those words. Oh, I think I understand those words. But I think in these times, in the rising frequencies that are surrounding the planet, that are bringing all of our stuff to the surface to assist us to let go of anything in the past that's no longer serving us, any beliefs, any behaviors, or any lack of boundaries or invasion of other people's spaces. These are the three ways to change. We can change our beliefs by letting go of the story that has the trauma energy, just separating the story and the emotional energies, releasing the emotional energies in the story. That's one way to shift beliefs. And people have written to me that, oh, I actually did this and it worked. I love that. Because oftentimes somebody else suggests something to us and they go, oh, I tried that, it didn't work, And that's because they tried it. But if they had done it, it more than likely would have worked. Because something that just works over and over and over again for me, my sense is if another human being does that, it's going to work for them if they actually do it. So that's it for video number 1 today. I might be making a few. I have a lot of wood chips to spread on the paths throughout the property in a very gentle and conscious way when I'm done with these videos. So I'll carry on, and for the Mayan calendar and my reading of it and my wishing you a day of art and a day of light and a day of the ability to just go inside yourself and bring the light to everything inside yourself. Because I really feel, like Thomas has expressed, that our gift is in the darkness. That thing that we've been hiding from that may be indeed our gift is opened up to the world when we go inside. Bring a torch. Now let's go.